Earthside featuring Dan Tompkins. And let me get this name right. Hold on.
Gennady Tkachenko Popysh.
Gennady Tkachenko Popysh. I was trying to do that name by myself without any assistance, and I just was, it was almost getting borderline. Like I was going to get myself cancelled with some of the things I was saying. I couldn't say it. But, guys, New Earthside, a band that I've never heard before as far as I'm aware. I'm aware of their A Dream in Static album, which came out in 2015. But I've never actually checked it out. It's just been suggested to me many times, so I need to check it out at some point. But this one is like over 11 minutes long, so it's a track with Dan Tompkins on it, and obviously Gennady Tkachenko. But I'm looking forward to hearing it. It's called Let the Truth Speak. It came out 4 days ago. I was on stream when it came out, but I just never got around to checking it out. So we're getting around to it now because some people have reached out and said, Drew, you got to check this one out. So without any further ado, Earthside, Let the Truth Speak. Let's go. Okay, so I believe this Gennady guy gained a lot of fame from Georgia's Got Talent, so I think that's him with the opera style vocals. We'll see. So we have Dan and Gennady. So I don't know if Earthside have their own vocalist or they're an instrumental band. Do they have two people playing the drums? Man, this is in War of Being ballpark. I have chills. Fuck, this is cool. Yes, this is so good. The harmonies between both Dan and Gennady. So I'm guessing they are an instrumental band, yeah. Dan has gotten so much better. The guy's like really coming into his stride now, especially with the new Tesseract and everything on the horizon. I can't fucking wait. I'd love to hear isolated vocal tracks in this as well, because obviously it seems like Dan's doing leads and then Gennady for the most part has been doing like all of the backing stuff and more of a kind of atmospheric role. Yeah, his fry vocals and everything have just gotten so much better as well. It gets me very excited for new Tesseract, but this is really, really fucking cool. I think it's fair to say that Earthside are an instrumental prog band. This is like a really unique concept to have like an opera singer come in with a, I guess, like progressive metal vocalist. Yeah, the orchestral elements are just subtle, but they just add a whole new different flair to the track.
Silent annihilation of the truest kind.
Mischievous type beat. I love this. This is so sick.
This is how we end ourselves. The sound of our echoes sedate our wounded egos to the grave.
You ever heard that kind of tone from Dan's voice? Yeah, I keep saying it, but Dan has like gotten exponentially better. It's absolutely insane. He's like really coming into his own and becoming like one of a fucking S tier vocalist. Man, if to give Gennady a proper section here and here, I'm just gonna shut up because I'm squeaking. I'll tell you one thing, Gennady has got a great on-camera presence. The guy looks like he's fucking living that performance. Not that Dan isn't, but this guy is like... two of them going there. The layering of the vocals, whoever produced this as well, shout out to you. Whoever did all the audio stuff, mastering, mixing, production, all that stuff, great job. Because there's clearly two big voices involved in this, and to have them both, like, it sounded like Dan's voice was sitting on top of the mix, and then Gennady was like creating this really eerie undertone, and you can still hear it. When do you start talking about a masterpiece? Again, I've only heard it once, so take everything I say with a pinch of salt, but off first listen, that kind of like, I'm looking at that and I'm like, okay, the fact that they kept me completely engaged for 11 minutes and 12 seconds long, it's in masterpiece territory. Like, with the different genres being brought into something that, I guess prog is very hit and miss when it comes to those long songs. It can get a little bit boring. If that was an instrumental track, I'd probably maybe have lost a little bit of interest, but the use of Dan's fry vocals, the introduction of Gennady, which is what kind of puts it into that masterpiece category for me, or even thinking of it in that light at all, because it's so unique, and it does kind of like bring in this whole new audience as well. Like, these guys have done what, just shy of 100,000 views in 4 days, and they have like just shy of 30,000 subscribers. So look, I'll be honest, I've heard of these guys before, but I wouldn't have put them in that ballpark of that many views in 4 days. Now, obviously in the grand scheme of things, that isn't the most views ever, but I would imagine this is probably one of their better performing videos, because it just seems that people are really, you know, on top of this one. So the track kind of had a lot of meanders in and out. I'd have to go back and kind of listen to it again just to kind of figure out the actual structure of it, but composition wise, it felt like it flowed really well. There wasn't any like moments where it kind of felt like things dropped off and you're like, okay, wrap it up, lads. It was genuinely meandering so perfectly, but it always felt like we were moving towards this bigger climactic moment, which is definitely what we got towards the end. Hair standing up on my arms when we had Dan again, like with those kind of mid-range vocals screaming through with that fry at the end of it, and then Gennady was that like undertone with the really eerie orchestral elements, and then we had the violins, the band, everything was fantastic. Again, looks like Earthside are a instrumental band, and that has like really like spiked my interest in this band. Again, I don't know how much they do from an instrumental standpoint, just instrumentals, but having these kind of features on it, I'm definitely down for a little bit more. So my rating on this one, guys, is a 9.2 out of 10. That was absolutely unbelievable. I want to put that into masterpiece category, but you know, that's just early stages. I need to listen to it a few more times, but god, that's up there with War of Being for my favorite prog track of the year. Like, just lengthwise, really, really fun. Really excited to hear what these guys have coming in the future, if this is a part of an album cycle. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below, guys. That's all from me, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.